Blast me to Bermuda! It's time for the Mad Merlins unboxing of Star Wars Shatterpoint Jedi Hunters Squad Pack by Atomic Mass Games. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another Mad Merlins Star Wars Shatterpoint unboxing. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Jedi Hunters Squad Pack. This pack includes the Grand Inquisitor, Reva, Fifth Brother and Fourth Sister. So before we get into it too much, don't forget to of course like the video if you are enjoying the content, and if you are, don't forget to also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Multiple ways you can help the channel out. You can support the channel for free just by simply liking, commenting down below what your favourite Shatterpoint squad so far is. And if you want to help support us, there's the Mad Merlins Patreon for you all, where you can support the channel from as little as £3 a month. So let's get into it. So this is the latest wave of Star Wars Shatterpoint models. The other box in this wave was the Luminara, Barra Sophie and Clone Commandos pack, which looks quite nice, but not too sure if I'm going to pick that one up. And there was, of course, the special dual pack of Obi-Wan and Vader from the Kenobi series. But out of this wave, the only one that really appeals to me is this, the Jedi Hunters Squad Pack. And it is a fantastic kit. We've got some awesome options in the kit, which is always a benefit to any plastic kit. And we got some really dynamically posed characters there as well. And you can see the Grand Inquisitor looking all imposing. On the side there, we got the other, the Grand Inquisitor again. Top and the other side, we've got multiple languages. And on the back, we have, of course, a description. Do you know the key to hunting a Jedi, friend? It is patience. The last remnants of the Jedi Order tremble in fear as these Inquisitors stalk them to the farthest corners of the galaxy. The Grand Inquisitor, a long-lived Padawan, leads the Inquisitorius at Darth Vader's behest, an elite force of Force-sensitive agents strong in the dark side who hunt those who escape the Order 66 purge. A former Jedi himself, he turned his fervor to the destruction of his former allies. He is joined in his task by Inquisitors referred to as brothers and sisters, each given a number, demarking the order of their initiations. Reva, the third sister, bold and ambitious, nurses a secret grudge against Lord Vader after surviving the slaughter of younglings at the temple. Fifth Brother, aggressive and self-assured, is ready to strike down any who stand in his way. Fourth Sister, swift and deadly, is a hunter through and through. They are the Inquisitors, and the hunt has been called. So we include 4 models, and there is options as I mentioned. So the Third Brother and the Grand Inquisitor both have alternate head options. One is a little more reminiscent of how they looked in live action, whereas the other is more reminiscent to how they looked in the Rebels TV series. And you can see here the model is built with a more Rebel accurate looking face, whereas this one here we see it's a little bit more like the live action version. But yeah, really cool dynamic looking models, especially Reva there with her saber drawn and behind. And as usual, we got our stat cards, our stats cards, and the order cards. And of course, it's not a complete game. You do need the core set to start using this expansion, but it's not essential. Finally, on the bottom, words, barcodes, and things, including you can only recycle the contents of this box in France. And there we have it. Right, let's bring my knife in. We'll go vertical, and we'll have a look inside the box. Right, we'll just open them up. and we'll have a look at the contents. So we actually have a card divider this time round, which is something new. We have, of course, our usual read first instructions, random piece of card. We, of course, have way too many pieces of card here. And we have our models. So, yeah, looking really good there. We'll have a closer look at those in just a sec. First off, then, we've got our read first. And this is just letting you know that in order to build these models, you'll need to access their instructions on the Atomic Mass Shatterpoint website. And then, of course, you have the game credits there at the bottom. And again, another view of those lovely posed models. So next we'll take a look at the cards, and we will start with the awesome order cards, and they have that fantastic full artwork there. So Preston Stone did the Grand Inquisitor, and he looks fantastically menacing there. We have Reva again by Preston Stone, looking very overconfident. We have the, I keep forgetting whether he's fourth or fifth, he's fifth brother. Fifth brother here, very aggressive as described on the back of the box, again by Preston Stone, and surprise, Preston Stone also did the fourth sister there. Looking very concentrated on the defensive there. So yeah, really cool artwork's nice to see the same artist worked on all of them for a change, but I do kind of like the mixture of art styles throughout boxes. It's always nice to see different artists take on a certain character. So we'll take a look at the stance cards. So we got the Grand Inquisitors here. So he has Form 5 Gem So. He can throw his saber, range 4 for 4 dice, 6 defense on the range. He also has 6 attack and 6 defense dice for melee. Got a pretty impressive tree. You can change direction quite a few times, which is all pretty cool. So here he has his thrown lightsaber, the spinning lightsaber for melee, and he's an adaptive fighter. So there's a lot of modifications in his chart on this side. And on this side, he is a little bit more aggressive on the offensive, but he has weakened himself on the defensive. So Form 2 Makashi here, he's not as good. His tree is a little more one direction. We've got a split here and then here as well, which is kind of interesting. Never seen vertical splits, but yeah. But yeah, he has, again, the same throwing lightsaber, spinning lightsaber, and he's an adaptive fighter still. But he's not as manipulative in the opponent's dice rolls in this stance. And all the rest are just Form 2 Makashi. So we have Reva. She can't throw her saber, but she has 5 defense, 7 offense, and 4 defense for melee. And each of them has a rather, they have a unique tree. Reva is a little more of a decisive flow, whereas these guys are pretty much, you have 2 decisive starting points, but they all flow into each other and end in a heck of a lot of damage there. So the fifth brother then, again, he can't throw his saber, but he's 5 in defense for range, 7 offense, and 6 defense for melee. And the fourth sister is a little bit more defensive when it comes to ranged, but she's still pretty good offensive on the melee side of things, with a 5 defense there. Next up, we'll take a look at the unit cards, starting of course with the Grand Inquisitor. So we'll start on this side here. So he is 8 squad points, has 3 force benefiting to the squad. So he's the Grand Inquisitor, Fallen Jedi. He has the title of Grand Inquisitor and primary unit. Then on this side we got his rules, so you know who we are. So at the start of this unit's activation, choose an Allied Inquisitorius secondary character or an Allied Inquisitorius supporting character. One character in this unit and the chosen character may dash. We have Secrets Uncovered for 2 force. Choose an active objective within range 5 that is controlled by the opposing player. Remove the opposing player's control token from the chosen objective. Then we have the temporal records are quite complete. For 1 force, a nice reactive ability here. When a character in this unit is targeted by a melee attack by an enemy force user character, this unit may use this ability. This unit may flip its stance card and the defender adds 2 dice to the defense roll. And then finally we have Clearly You're a Poor Student. When an Allied Inquisitorius character wounds an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, one Allied Inquisitorius character may heal 2. Then, if the wounded unit was a force user, refresh 2 force. It has 9 health and 3 stamina there, so pretty potent as most primaries are. He's a force user, part of the Galactic Empire, and he's the Inquisitorius. But he is dual era, so he can be used in the Clone Wars Force or even the Rise of the Rebellion side of things. Next up we have Reva, so she's 4 squad points. Third sister, known as Reva. So there might be other third sisters later on down the line that will be having a different main name. She's a secondary unit, 1 model. So we have Call the Hunt. So for 1 force, choose an Allied Inquisitorius supporting character within range 4. Chosen character may dash or make a 5 dice attack action. She also has force jump for 1 force. She can jump. Deflect, so reactive. After a range attack targeting this character in this unit is resolved, the unit may use this ability. If the attack roll contained 1 or more missed results, the attacking unit suffers 2 damage. And your fear betrays you for 1 force when a character in this unit makes a melee attack as part of a combat action. Before dice are rolled, you may use this ability, remove 1 or more condition from the defender, and then add 2 dice to the attack roll for each condition that was removed. So she can make herself pretty potent on the offensive there by benefit healing the opponent in a way, but the fear has betrayed them and she's gained quite a bit of a boost. So 2 extra dice for each token removed, which is pretty potent. Especially if you've managed to load up a load of effects on a specific character via other means. So she has 8 health and 2 stamina there. Most secondaries. Pretty cool, either way. We have the 5th brother, so 4 points to use. 5th brother here. He's a supporting unit. And yeah, this is the first time we're seeing supporting units of 1, I believe. So each one of these is still pretty potent. It makes up for them being only ever a squad of 3 by having very high stamina and health. And they also have quite a few specific bonus rules, which we'll get to in just a sec. So we have Force Repulsed for 2 force. Choose a character in this unit, push each other character within range 2 of that character 2 away from it. He has Force Jump for 1 force, so gaining the jump ability. We have Enfeeble. When a character in another Allied Inquisitorius unit makes an attack as part of a combat action, Before the dice are rolled, this unit may use this ability if the targeted character is within 4 of a character in this unit. The target is exposed. Then we have Resolve. When a character in this unit is contesting one or more active objectives, it has Protection and Steadfast. And the Inquisitorial Mandate rule, which makes these guys pretty potent on the table. When determining control of an active objective that a character in this unit is contesting, if there is a tie, this unit's controlling player takes the objective. So yeah, the Inquisition takes all and sees all. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Makes them pretty potent, like I said, for only having a squad of 3 models. Always breaking ties. That's going to be a pretty good game changer. And they have nice, unique builds. Each one's slightly different. So finally, I'll take a look at Fourth Sister. So again, 4 squad points. And she's a supporting unit there. So she has Force Jump as well. She has Force Pull instead of Force Repulse. So choose a character in this unit and an enemy character within range 3. Pull that chosen enemy character 2 towards the chosen allied character. She has Enfeeble Pinned, so same as the brother. When a character in another allied Inquisitorius unit makes an attack as part of the combat action before dice are rolled, this unit may use this ability if the targeted character is within range 4 of a character in this unit. That character gains Pinned. We have Inquisitorial Mandate, which is the same as the 5th brother, so breaking ties on objectives, and Swift Retreat. When this unit is wounded by an enemy attack after the effect is resolved, one character in this unit may reposition. So she has 8 health and 2 stamina. Force user, Galactic Empire, and Inquisitorius. So pretty cool, and from what I have been hearing, Vader is also classed as Inquisitorius. So the Vader and Obi-Wan from the dual pack. So you can take Vader, Fourth Sister, and another secondary of some kind. Obi-Wan in that particular set is a secondary, so you can, if you wanted, allied in Obi-Wan with Vader. Right then, let's take a look at our models first, and then we'll give you my final thoughts on this set. So we'll start, as always, with the basic Shatterpoint bases. So yeah, same 4 bases we get in every set. Still nicely detailed. And yeah, will look quite good. As we have Reaver with some extra base detail, so we can easily cover up one of these and make it look a little different. So here we have our frame then for our models. So we got the 5th brother down here. So we have the 2 optional heads, the rather squatter looking face, which is the show accurate one, and the more narrow looking one, which is cartoon accurate. He also comes with this really cool little piece of terrain, which is slashed in pieces by his lightsaber. So you can either attach it to his base if you position him in a specific orientation, or I might use spare bases that I've got from the starter set and equip that and make a nice little objective type marker. So next up then we have 4th Sister here. Again, looking pretty cool. She has a nice wide stance to her legs, flowing robes here. And yeah, still a really nice model. The detail on the saber hilts is amazing there. And over here we have Reaver. So we got the really nice extended base detail here. We got her head right on the end there. That's quite nice. If we can get it to focus on. Yeah, really nice detail there. And we got her arms there and her saber. And then finally, of course, we have the Grand Inquisitor. So we got the more anime accurate or cartoon accurate head there, and the rounder, more human looking live action head there. I think I'm definitely going for 9, the more cartoon accurate, because it's more close to how the actual characters and the Puans look, because they have rather thin, tall, cranium-like heads. They are particularly tall characters and a species overall. But yeah, he does look really cool either way. And yeah, these guys are going to be fantastic. And they'll be adding to my dark side of the Force. Yeah, I'm looking forward to future releases, including the crew from Rebels, as well as various other characters from the original trilogy and from various TV shows as well. So yeah, there is by no means going to be a shortage of releases for this fantastic game anytime soon. Right, I'll bring everything in and I'll give you my final thoughts on this squad pack. So there we have it. That was the Jedi Hunters squad pack for Star Wars Shatterpoint. And I think it's a pretty interesting squad pack. It's our first squad pack that gives us more than a legal squad, because we have the 2 options there of either the 4th sister or 5th brother. I like that it has options for cartoon or live action accurate heads for 2 of the characters that have both appeared in live action and cartoon. So that's pretty cool. Nice little optional extra there for people and fans of whichever particular storyline they follow. Rebels came first, so I'm definitely going for the more cartoon accurate looks, I think, for the characters. They also do look a little bit more menacing than their live action counterparts. So price for this squad is the same as all squad packs, £50 RRP, but I picked mine up from my local stockist where it is 45, so I saved 10% there. But yeah, fantastic squad pack, I think. Offers some great unique gameplay options. I'm looking forward to taking these guys in my next club meet, I think. But I do also need to practice ready for a doubles tournament, which is coming up soon. So yeah, definitely a solid 5 out of 5, I think. I do love the Inquisitors characters. I like the Inquisition no matter where it's from. If you've seen my 40k unboxings, you'll know I've done the Kill Team, Ashes of Faith, and various other Inquisitor models over the past year or so. So yeah, I am very much a fan of the Inquisition. I think it's just the shadowy Hunters side of things that I kind of like. But yeah, either way, pretty fantastic, and I'm off to build these. So, thank you all for watching. If you think I deserve it, please give this video a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time for more mad content. Thank you, and goodbye.